Hello, my name is Dayini Ahza, and today I will explain to you about the sentence structure of English and Malay language.
Hey, what's wrong, Adlina?
Oh, nothing's wrong. I'm just thinking.
What are you thinking about?
I have this assignment where I need to know the comparison and similarities between two languages.
Oh, I've got an idea. I can help you. How about Malay language and English language?
Sounds good.
What is language? Language is a complex way of communication that is used by human beings with each other. English and Malay language are categorized as popular languages in the world. However, both languages underwent different history and composition. Hence, we are here to tell you the differences and similarities between Malay language and English language. Is English language the same as Malay language? Let's take a look. Yes, English language and Malay language are the same because they have subject, verb, and object. For example, in Malay, Ali sedang makan nasi. In English, Ali is eating rice. As you can see, Ali is the subject, sedang makan is the verb, and nasi is the object. So as you can see, it all becomes Ali is eating rice.
Oh wait, is that all?
Now, let's take a look at the differences between these two languages. The differences between Malay and English affixes is that English affixes can indicate an element that has been added either to the beginning or the ending of a word. Malay is an agglutinative language. New words can be created by attaching affixes onto a root word.
Malay affixes. In Malay, there are 4 types of affixes, namely prefixes, suffixes, circumfixes, and infixes. Firstly is prefix. Prefix is an affix that being added in front of the root word. For example, affix juru, root word wang, becomes juru wang, which means cashier in English. Meanwhile, infix is an affix that being added in the middle of the root word. For example, affix me, root word kelut, becomes kemelut. Next is suffix. Suffix is an affix that being added at the end of the root word. For example, an. The root word bangun becomes bangunan, which means building in English. Lastly is circumfix. Circumfix is an affix that being added at the front and at the end of the root word. For example, ke, an. The root word raja becomes kerajaan. Now, let's take a look at English affixes. English affixes consist of only prefix and suffix. Firstly is prefix. The affix an, root word happy, becomes unhappy, which means tidak gembira in Malay. The next one is suffix. The affix a, root word help, becomes helper, which means pembantu in Malay. Preposition. Take a look at preposition about. In English, mind what you are about to do means berhati-hati dengan apa yang kamu hendak lakukan in Malay. As you can see, the prepositions used in English is different meaning when it is translated and positioned in Malay sentence. Next is plural inflection. In English, most singular nouns form the plural by adding s. Meanwhile, in Malay, we do not add s to show that it is plural. We only uses the word banyak to show the plural meaning of the nouns.
Superlatives. Superlative is known as expressing the highest or a very high degree of a quality. Usually, in Malay, they uses amat, sangat, or paling, while in English, they add on est to the root word or the most. We can tell that both English and Malay languages are easy. For example, in Malay, we only add on lebih, sangat, paling, or amat before the adjective, while in English, we add on the letter er, est, or adding the most before the adjective. Let's move on to tenses. For past tense, in Malay language, we do not have specific suffixes to indicate the situation happened in the past, while in English, usually the verb to show past tense is to be added a suffix ed. For example, in Malay, saya telah memasuki pertandingan mewarna bulan lepas, while in English, I entered a coloring competition last month. As you can see, the word enter, we add on the letter ed to show that it's past tense. Next is present tense. In Malay, the original verb doesn't change, but we use another term to show the situation happened, while in English, the usage of the suffix ing is sometimes applied in present tenses. As example, in Malay, saya sedang menyanyi, while in English, I am singing. As you can see, Malay only uses sedang, while English, they have to add on ing to the verb to indicate that it is a present tense. Next is future tense. In Malay, the word akan is often used to indicate a future situation, while in English, to express the future, the auxiliary verb will or shall or is, are, am, going to are used. For Malay, saya akan pergi ke sekolah esok, while for English, I am going to school tomorrow. As you can see, Malay is not as complex as English language because they only uses akan as to compare with English, they use am, going to.
Wow, that is a lot of useful information. I didn't know that Malay and English language have a lot of differences.
I know, right? It's interesting to learn how both languages have similarities and differences, right?
Thank you. These informations will make my assignment a lot more easier.
You are welcome. Bye!
Bye!